everyone, Miss White here, and today I want to teach you a new reading strategy. This reading strategy is called making inferences. And you're probably sitting here thinking, what in the world is an inference? Well, when you infer something, it's how you understand that. How do you come to that conclusion? Well, let's back up. Let me explain. You already know about your reading and your thinking voice and your distracting voice, right? We read our text, blah, 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 and then our thinking voice goes, oh, that means, and we read some more, and we go, oh, that reminds me of, and then we read some more, and then we go, oh, yeah, I heard that here. And then we read some more, and you think, oh, that is like this in this book, and we read some more, and it's like, ooh, I wonder what's going to happen here, and we read some more. It goes back and forth, and then sometimes we get distracted by, ooh, I'm hungry, or I don't know what this word means, or what in the world is going on here, or whatever is happening. Our distracting voice feeds in, but we've talked about this several times now. Well, actually, that thinking voice is part of that inferring. It's all connected. Okay, well, if you haven't figured it out yet, you need your reading notes. You need to take notes. What are you doing? Taking notes. Where are you taking these notes? In your reading notebook. Remember what our title was today, Making Inferences. And don't forget the date. I have a question. What is this? What do you think this is? Turn and talk with your neighbor. Share what you think it might be. Okay, I'm sure there's some great guesses in there. Hold on to that thought. Let's back up a little. Now do you recognize it? What is this? It's Velcro. Velcro. It helps two things stick together, right? Well, just like with Velcro, we can stick things together with inferences. We can take what we already know and attach it with the things we learn from the text. And then when we put it all together, that's when we have drawn an inference. Another way that we often hear the word inference being described is to read between the lines. Have you ever heard that? Read between the lines. That's another way that we can explain how we draw inferences. How do we put all that together? What we already know, plus what we learn from the text, and we put them all together so that we can read between the lines, or so that we can confer. We can come to a conclusion. So it's what we know, right? It's our background knowledge. What we already know, plus what we learn from what we read, stuck together so that we can understand what it means, so we can conclude a meaning. Okay, you're probably like, okay, I need an example. Well, I'd like you to close your eyes for a minute. Picture with me. You walk into the living room. You see a mess. And what you see are pillows strewn all about, stuffing ripped out of some of them, a curtain pulled off a rod. Then you see two torn up shoes from different pairs, and a drink that was left on a table spilled. All this stuff, a mess. But you also see your dog sitting right there looking at you with those sad eyes. What do you think happened? Well, I think, based on those two things, that that dog probably made the mess. Maybe it's my dog, whatever, made that mess. Right? Or you might, your friend shows up at school with a sling, and you know that they had a football game yesterday, or a soccer game yesterday, or whatever. They had a sporting event yesterday, but they come today in a sling. You might automatically assume, hey, did you get hurt at the game yesterday? See, we really do this inference thing all the time. All the time. And part of inferencing is making connections. It is using our thinking voice. And when we do these things, we're actually already making inferences. Okay, what would a new strategy be without our song? Today, our song is to the tune of Yankee Doodle. Hopefully you know this song. Yankee Doodle went to town, riding on a pony, stuck a feather in his hat and called it macaroni. Yankee Doodle, keep it up, Yankee Doodle dandy. Mind the music and the steps and let the girls be handy. Or something along those lines, right? Okay, now we're going to sing the Making Inferences song. Comprehension is the goal whenever you are reading. Read to understand each word, infer for deeper meaning. When you're reading any text, use your thinking voice. Use your background knowledge to good readers make that choice. Right? Got it? I don't know. Let's do it again. And I expect to hear you singing through the recording. Ready? Comprehension is the goal whenever you are reading. Read to understand each word, infer for deeper meaning. When you're reading any text, use your thinking voice. Use your background knowledge to good readers make that choice. Alright, awesome job. Keep it up. Have a great time. Talk to you later.